Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dad Quest. I'm bringing another ANIIMO Beta video for you guys today. This one we are going to discuss the RV system. This is the player housing for ANIIMO. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of features to it, so I want to go over a little bit of that here with you guys today. First, we're going to start out on the outside and how to get your RV. You will eventually get your RV through the main storyline, and you will pick an RV park. As you can see, there's other RVs around me. You're going to get this patio, and you'll get a little bit of an RV that you can customize. Now, mine has a top level and winding staircase going up there. When you first get your RV, you won't have that. That's done through the upgrade system, giving you more space and more features to the RV. But you can decorate the patio out here. You can see I've done very basic. I've put a few chairs, a table, a swimming pool, and I've put up a little fence around my area with just some lights on it. So nothing too wild. You are only allowed to place 30 items outside at this time. You're also going to have your park board, which will allow you to send an ANIIMO of yours onto a trip, bringing back resources for you. You can decorate. You do get some buffs that you can give yourself later on, and let me show a bit of the decorating and what you can do here. You can see we have currently placed furniture is 30 out of 30, and you can see the spots we're limited to in building here. We can go down here and we can see some of these items. I don't have any of them unlocked. They are redeemable items. I don't know how to unlock these, but they're just items you can place around on the ground. You would click place. And then just move it around wherever you want. We do have additional outdoor decorations that you buy with what I'm just going to call camp coins. I don't know the actual term for them. And then you're going to have these like little seed packets that you can buy as well. So if I wanted to, let's say, buy one of these fences, I could. There's nothing in the secure tab yet, and there's a few things in the item tab, such as some plants and flowers you can place around. So that's a little bit about what you can decorate with. Now, there are going to be other things if we go into the Homeland here and our option. That's what the RV system is. You can customize your RV. This is kind of the screen you'll get when you first get your RV. There's not a lot to it right now. I'm hoping maybe they expand on this, but we do have just a few different colors we can switch through. We can make it look like a school bus if we wanted. And then just the top decoration. And what that top decoration really is, it's just that seat right on the top there. There's nothing more to the customization in terms of what it looks like. When you're looking to upgrade your RV, you would go here and it will tell you this is what your RV will look like first. And as you upgrade it, it's going to get bigger and bigger. You're going to get more and more perks on the side, such as you can place a storage box in your homestead. ANIIMOs can assist with hauling. And I'll show you what the homestead is here shortly, but as we continue to upgrade, you can see now there's a slide and a top to it, things like that. And again, they're all going to give different buffs and abilities to your homeland area. So I'm currently working my way to level 8. I do hopefully expect to be able to max my RV before the end of the beta. And then there are items on the inside that you can upgrade, and this will upgrade the appearance as well. So we have this is the cabin, the lower level. So things like the couch is going to give you maximum stamina. And then if we unlock the ecological module in the homestead space, unlocks new recipes for the field, which grants high-speed wheat, allowing you to produce wheat much faster. And we can go ahead and just unlock that just like that. And we'll just unlock the rest of these since I don't have them unlocked yet, and I have more than enough of the currency for it. Now, the rest of these, it's telling me I don't have the currency for. I do. I have a lot of the currency. I might not have the exact currency I need, but the reason it's showing that I don't have it is because I am outside of my homestead. And then we can check the rooftop here, has some items. And again, they're going to give you different things. Unlock new mutation type, rainbow greatly increased crop mutation probability. These are just different things for your homestead. So With that, why don't we go into the homestead, which is done by going through the front door there and walking right up to this portal, going into your homestead area. This is going to be a lot like Animal Crossing, where you're setting up some plants, you're setting up some trees. A lot of the Pal World inspiration is in here as well, with all of the machinery and different things you can do. Now, the one thing with the Homeland and the homestead here is it's constantly producing materials even when you're logged off. So you can see I've been away for about 21 minutes here, and it's produced roughly 16,000 of the camp currencies and almost 4,000 of the little seed packets. Those are both different currencies you can use in the homestead here. And where are you going to use those? I'm going to show you a few of the vendors. We have our order robot. He's going to give you dailies, which are completed by collecting certain crafting materials from your homestead. I've completed all mine for the day, so I can't show you that right now. And they do change every day, and you can refresh up to 12 times. This guy here is going to offer me seeds that I will then use to plant. These are going to be flowers and trees, things like that. What I like to do is I like to make sure I always have at least 30. So we're out of cotton seeds. I need cotton. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 30 more packages of that. And we're just going to go through and make sure that I have enough seeds of everything. That way I can switch production anytime I want. We can go down to the Homeland gift packs. These are really nice because they will help you outside of your homestead. They'll help you in the game. Things such as a miracle egg with a higher probability of hatching rare ANIIMO for you. Epic eggs also have a higher chance to produce sparkling ANIIMO or increased rarity. Lumen shards and other things, these are going to be what you use to help cultivate your land, which I've briefly explained in a different video. I can make a video of cultivation if anybody would like. But we are running out of time on the beta here, so I do just want to touch base on a few of these other topics. But with this store here, this is going to be where you buy things that help you outside of the homestead. You can get some anti-balls or anti-pods, I guess, and just a handful of things that really help you out there. Your ANIIMO that are helping you in your homestead do need to eat. It requires energy for them to complete their tasks. If you choose, you can spend some of your camp currencies here to purchase them food. I haven't done this. I just use the food I produce myself. Wheat is free up here, so I've just stacked their food sources with wheat. It doesn't cost me anything. And another vendor we're going to go look at is all of these items that they are producing here on my camp. We make the camp currencies by then selling that, and we're going to sell that to the grocery store. And you can see these are all of the different things that have been crafted by my ANIIMO, which I'll go over shortly. And I can either, some of these are used for other production purposes, such as the malt sugar here and the maple syrup. If those are combined, we get Maple Star Candy. Maple Star Candy sells for $2,800, whereas the syrup on its own is $650 and the candy on its own is $42. So what you want to do is make sure you're making the high-end items to be able to sell for the most amount of these camp currencies that you're going to get. That in turn helps you level up your RV, providing you buffs both inside your camp area and outside while you're exploring the world. And capturing ANIIMO. And with that, I'll just kind of walk around and show you what I got going on here. We do have a lot of the automated process. You can switch these to an electric mode once you unlock it, which means ANIIMO do not need to be next to the machine in order for it to function. And you do that with this little cloud here. I got a few of them. You can see another one over there where I have electric pals, or not pals, ANIIMO. Electric ANIIMO powering my grid, and I have some light posts that then extend the range of my electricity. So this is kind of my little area that's all electrically run simply by my two electric ANIIMO. Back here I have some palm trees, which do require heat in order to grow faster, and a handful of other trees. These are all rubber trees in order to help me level up my RV. And this is my section of plants and crops and a few other things where ANIIMO are just playing and producing pearls or wool or cotton or other things for me. So how do we manage this? Well, down in the lower corner of my screen there in the middle, you can see I can build or manage. If I wanted to build something, I would go here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to be able to see everything that I have, all of my options to build, and what I might need. So let's take a look at this. This is the farmland, and this goes and levels up as you go, allowing certain crops to be able to be produced. And that goes the same for the woodland and the mining pile as well. Outdoor decorations, these ground level tiles can only be used in this area, in the farmland portion of your homestead. They cannot be used outside of the RV. However, the fences and the trees and some of the other designs can be used outside to decorate the external part of your RV, that little patio. Now, if we want to manage, we're going to go ahead and click the number 6. On the right side here, these are the ANIIMO that are currently doing jobs for me. And each job that they're doing, whether it's harvesting the plants or the trees, is going to require a certain element. So tilling the ground, the grass and stuff on the trees and on my berries and things like that is going to require the earth element. Then I need somebody to pick the plants and pick the trees, which is going to be the little leaf element here. And so on, which you'll learn through the tutorial of the RV system. But you want to make sure that you do have enough of the resources that you have somebody to fill each of your roles. Then you also want to make sure you're stocked up on food. And from there, we can click Facility Management in the upper right corner. This is going to tell me how many of the tiles I've unlocked and how many I have left. These become available as you level up your RV. Once your RV is maxed, you'll obviously be able to purchase every block here and make an extremely large farmland for yourself. However, I'm currently only using these 6. I did accidentally purchase one of these up here, so then I felt my OCD kicked in and I needed to purchase the remaining 2 to make my land look even. But we can go ahead and click View Details, and that's going to give us an overview of what we're doing. So previously when I was walking around, I had shown you where everything was. So if we go down here, this is all of my electrical production and what it's making. So I could click on any of these, and it's going to tell me what the level 1 facility, level 2 facility, 3 facility, and if there was a 4th level for this one, what that produces. And I can hover over this. It's going to tell me how much time it takes, what resource I need for it. You can scroll down to see what it sells for. Obviously, we want to be making the things that are going to benefit us the most and make us the most money, because the goal is to level the RV to get all of those account-wide buffs. So this is all going to be based off of where you're at in the game or what you want to do. This is just how I have mine set up. And up here, it's going to be the same thing. We have our trees and our mining station here and our plants. And that's going to be, again, really depending on where you're at and what you want to do. I have it set up to, for me, optimize the camp currency gains to be able to level up my RV here shortly. We have a lot of the rubber trees going on right now, because that's what I need to level up the RV at this time. Once I have enough of that, I'm going to switch all of these trees to something else, likely the pine tree heartwood, because that's the next requirement to hit the final level of my RV. So I will switch all of those in the back to the pine tree heartwoods. But that's an overview of the housing system in the game, your RV, as well as the Animal Crossing or Pal World style crafting for your base and kind of your own little personal farm. I like it. I've never been a guy who's really enjoyed the farm type games, but this is a lot of fun to me, where I can just kind of set it and walk away and come back with whatever I need, and just make the upgrades. So that's all I have for you guys on this video. If there's anything you would like to know, feel free to drop a comment, like, subscribe. The beta's ending this upcoming Sunday, so I won't have any access to it afterwards. The full game should be releasing sometime this summer, and we'll see how much the game changes, if they introduce pay to win or anything like that. The beta's been a ton of fun, but the game could take a drastic turn from where it is right now. So again, like, subscribe, comment. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.